Hey everyone, and hello YouTube, Chloe here, and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, welcome. So today's video is about men and why they spend and what motivates men to spend. And today's video is also about the only language of love that men fully understand and comprehend in relationships. And that language of love is called respect. And when it comes to men, the amount of romantic respect that a man will show you or display to you truly depends upon the entire package of how a woman presents herself, and more importantly, the level of respect that a woman has for her own femininity. A lot of women lack feminine self awareness and feminine self respect, and many women are unaware of how unfeminine they are. A lot of women don't understand the value of their own femininity when engaging with men. And many women, when they do engage with men, are often leading with thirst and desperation and a lack of feminine education. And because of this, a lot of women allow men to run circles of devaluation and disrespect around them. But when a man is interacting with you, ladies, and when a man is deciding his approach to you, or when a man is deciding how to respond to you and or how to engage with you, how he ultimately decides to step to you and engage with you and court you and date you is completely dependent upon a woman's level of femininity, her feminine charm, her standards, her values, her appearance, and the threshold of her boundaries, and ultimately what she will or won't tolerate. Because women have way more power than they think when it comes to the type of men that they allow in their lives. So, when it comes to money and courting and spending and dating and investing, which are a huge part of a feminine and a hypergamous lifestyle, which is why you need to subscribe to my channel, the amount of respect that a man has for you truly depends upon whether or not he is spending on you. And the more feminine you are, the more a man is inclined to spend and invest because masculine men and high value men value femininity and feminine women more than they value desperate women and masculine women. And I've said this before on my channel, but men respect what they pay for and what they invest in. And the reason why men respect what they pay for is because men connect spending to value. So if they aren't spending on you, ladies, and investing in you, they don't fully respect or value you. Or they could just be dusty and broke, in which case neither one are a good look for dating or marriage. But in a man's mind, and I want you to hear this, ladies, respect is not a given. A man might say he respects you to disarm you and to flatter you and to tell you the music to your ears that you want to hear, or to lower your defenses so that he can have access to whatever it is that he truly wants, which is usually what is between your legs. But the truth of a man, ladies, is in his actions, and a man's actions are a better indicator of the truth of who he is and his motivations. His actions will always be more important than his words or word salad or whatever spirit of confusion tactics that men are inclined to use to con you out of your value. And for the most part, it is human nature to respect and value the things that we work hard for and the things that we pay for. When things are free, ladies, we are inclined to devalue them, we are inclined to dismiss them, and we are inclined to put them in a junk bin or a junk drawer, and we are inclined to treat free things and things that are free very poorly, and men are no different. And we are inclined to abandon free easily, and we are inclined to take free for granted. And when things are free, we are less inclined to have an attachment to them. We are inclined to see free things as easily replaceable. And I know that this may be an ouch for women to hear, but this is how men think when it comes to spending and women. And for those of you who say, well, sex work and stripping isn't free and sex workers aren't respected nor valued, well, that's different. Sex work is not courting, and sex work is not dating, and sex work is not a relationship based on longevity and or marriage and or family. Sex work is mechanical and transactional. So if you're a woman who lacks standards, who has no values, no feminine values, or who has no feminine presence, or you are a woman who has invested very minimal or very little in your feminine self care and your appearance, in a man's mind, especially in a dusty man's mind, it will be all about using you for whatever you have to offer. And that usually means free sex and a place to stay and free adoration and attention. And oftentimes it involves you being a surrogate mother and a cook and a maid and laying down on your back for very little in return. And in situations where men aren't investing and investing isn't a requirement, the tables are usually completely turned and the low value man becomes the valued prize in the relationship. And for the what about 50-50, men and women are equal police, and the triggered both men and women should be spending on each other ear hustlers. One, let me remind you that this is a femininity and hypergamous channel, and that my website is called thehypergamouslife.com. And two, I made an entire video on why 50-50 doesn't work, especially in the long term. But as another friendly reminder, the main reason why 50-50 doesn't work is because the 50-50 sham. It kills passion and attraction in relationships, and it makes the bedroom dry. And a woman helping a man pay bills ends up becoming a situation that turns into a complete turn off and a huge source of resentment for women. And these women are emailing me every day because ultimately women don't respect men that they have to spend on, and women don't respect men that they have to help, and women don't respect men who want help in making their masculinity easier. And helping men financially makes women bitter. In the beginning, a woman may be nice or may play nice about being in a 50-50 dynamic, but eventually, most women grow to resent 50-50 relationships, and they end up hating the situation that they are in, and they end up feeling trapped in the relationship that they signed up for. Because once again, women don't respect men that they have to help. Women by nature love to be provided for and taken care of. And that means that men who pay all bills usually have the most respect from their women and their wives. So that's all I have to say on this for now. Men respect the money that they earn, and men value money, ladies, because money and a man's ability to earn it is the only thing that allows a man to be a fully respected provider and a protector and a leader in his family. And money is the only way that a man can truly get respect, adoration, and admiration from feminine women. And feminine women are the women that high value men are willing to invest in and spend on. So stay tuned for more How Men Think videos to come, and I will catch up with you guys in the next one.